Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Sergeant Buckshot back on Minecraft, bringing you another Let's Build. And today I'm going to actually build a any kind of ship you want. You can build a pirate ship, you can build a battleship, cruise ship, whatever you want. But for this episode, I'm going to show you how to build the hull, part 1 here. So let's get started here. I think I'm going to actually build my hull out of stone. So you want to go, first of all, you need a pretty decent opening area here. So you have plenty enough room. This is not a realistic area because, of course, it's not an ocean. It's just a big giant lake, but who cares? We're going to build it right here anyway. So first of all, what you want to do is get your starting point. As you see, I've done so. Went all the way down to the bottom, straight up. So now what you want to do is destroy that block. Now that block's down in the water, so that's where you want to start out. So, alright, so on one side of the block, you want to do a couple blocks this way, which are going towards the land. And this determines how long the ship is. So I'm going to make this ship fairly big. So I'm going to go over this way. There we go. Alright, that's a fairly big ship right there. Alright, now what I want to do is go over one more, and fill it in just like you're making the floor of a house. There we go. Let's see. There's the end of that. All the way to the end. Just time consuming here. Now you have the bottom of your ship. Now what you want to do is your very center point, go out a little further, just like so. I have 2 blocks out forward, and now I'm going to go diagonal. Take some blocks and go diagonal, just like I'm doing here. This determines how high your ship's going to be. And destroy those, just like that. Now what you want to do, you're going to start building your walls. Once you get that, you're going to go diagonal here also. Destroy those blocks. And this gives you your the sides of your hull. And I'm making this ship a little different from what I usually do. I usually do just a straight V all the way to the bottom, but the it seems like the hull is not big enough for living space. It's just basically 3 blocks wide, and well, that's 3 blocks wide, but oh well. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. That's right. This is actually just going to sink it into the water a little deeper than what I'm used to. Alright, once you get your sides, you can start going up, as I'm doing here. Go diagonal. Go all the way down to the very end. And once you get both sides done, we will start to wrap up the back side, and then we'll start working on the front side. The front side is so hard to get exactly right. So we'll have to play around with it to get it exactly right. The back's not hard at all. Keep going diagonal on those. Looks like our boat's actually stuck in between the 2 pieces of land. And of course it's raining on every video I do. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna fly back after I finish this little wall here and see how high my ship is. I think I'm gonna go up one more block. I'm gonna make this a fairly big ship. There we go. One more block up. Alright, now go all the way to the front. just basically you're repeating what you're doing on both sides. If something looks different on the other side, you better fix it. It will not turn out right. Alright, let's see. We're going to go out one here. Then we're going to go out to the very end there. And then out to the very end here. And that gives the back of your ship a rounded look. Which it don't look rounded yet, but we'll work on that also. Alright. There we go. We got a square back in, as you see. Now what you want to do is actually go down here to the bottom and hit these corners out. Knock all those corner ones out. There we go. Now you want to put a block back in its place, but it's actually going to be right above that block you destroyed. And we're going to tear those corners out. There we go. Alright, that's looking good right there. Now we're going to do diagonal here. Just like I've done there. Go diagonal. Oops. Too many blocks in that corner. Get rid of those. And let's see. Go diagonal there. Destroy those. And is that right? Yeah, that's right. We're going to go diagonal here. And now we should have a center point. Yeah, we have 2 blocks on both sides. Right here's your center point. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, now we can take and fill in these holes. Like I've done there. Now this is going to give it a rounded look on the back end. Here we go. It looks really good so far. Now we're just about done with our hole. This is the main part right here, this front end. It's very aggravating to get it right, but it's kind of just like the back. You gotta have that thing rounded look as possible. Or actually, this would be cone look. Just make sure you repeat everything you do on both sides. There we go. Cross these over. And it kind of looks funny because our front end is really not long enough for this big of a ship. So what I'm going to do is actually build these out. And then go out with these. Like I say, you got to play around with this front end to get it exactly right. Okay, make sure you do everything on the same size. Okay. It's coming together so far. I'm going to take a peek on the other side, make sure I do this right. Let's go back one. If it wasn't so dark because this daggum rain, it'd be so bad, but oh well. Can't stop the rain. Alright, let's see. I need to actually put this on the tip. Give it a little sharper look. Let's see. Let's go out a little further. Destroy that. Go there, there, and there. I think I'm going to come down here, make a short point. Alright, and we'll extend those out one more on the sides. There we go. It's like Tetris blocks. Alrighty. I hope that's the same on both sides. Let's see. Looks a little different right here with this block. I think that kind of makes it look funny, so I'm going to put that block back in. And there goes some motorcycles up the road. Alright, let's step back and see what we got now. Oh yeah, that's coming together well right there. Alright, I think I'm going to actually put a block here and a block here. Nope, not right there. Block here. No, let's get rid of that one. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright guys, right there's the hull of the boat. We have our rounded back end going to a very point at the front. I think I'll actually delete these blocks though. That's the way I work. I just keep adjusting and adjusting until it looks exactly right. Alright. Now what we want to do is actually think what we want to use as a floor. I think this would actually look pretty cool. This block here. What that is coming out of the water there. What's a squid? There's a Loch Ness monster or something. Alright. Now what you want to do is go on the inside. And I don't like that block. That's an ugly block. Let's get a different block. Let's do a wood insert here. Okay, I believe that would look really good. My leg was hurting. Alright, what you want to do now is I'm doing right here, fill in the entire hole. Well, not the entire hole, but the actually top of the hole. With this, whatever block you've chosen. Alright, let's see. Take me a little while to fill this in. Go all the way up, make sure you get all that. Go do the same on this other side. Ooh, I thought it stopped raining, but it didn't. It just, I guess I went under that little hangover there. Show this block. Go up the center right here. See a fairly big boat. Filling in that bottom side, we don't want that. I think it's going to rain this whole Let's Build. It's aggravating. I wish you could turn it off in creative mode. I don't believe it will let you. But you can on the PC. Alright. Just about to fill this whole entire thing in. There we go. We have it filled in. We have the top of our boat, and now it's lightning. Now what we want to do is get us some half blocks and go all the way around the edge. And that's the reason I use these stone blocks. I'll destroy that. Is because they do have a half block of it, which they don't have a half block of every stone. I mean every block. Let's see. We just want to do the outer edges. Go. Alright. Now we have basically our hole. And we want to actually, before I end this part one here, And part 2, we'll start working on our the stuff on top of it. But this episode, I'm gonna finish it up with pick with me a set of stairs, which I'm gonna stick with the same color, and go down in my hole in the front. And let's see, let's go right there. Go. Alrighty. That looks really good. I think it looks a little better if you actually fill this area in. There we go. I think I'm actually going to fill this front end up just like that. You really can't use that area. Alright, now we have a dark area, which, let's see, let's get us some torches. Stick us some torches down here. Later on we may put some the new lamps in, maybe. Alrighty, there we go. I think what I'm going to do before I end it also is, yeah, I'm going to do that. Around my stairs, I'm going to build, I'm going to actually make this the same color, so it kind of indicates there's a hole there. Okay. Then I'm going to take out my half blocks and do the same thing. Kind of helps indicate there's a hole there. There we go. And let's see, let's do this right here. Alright guys, that's pretty much the first start of this part, this Let's Build on this boat. We have our hull, we have our base. The only thing we're lacking is the actual rooms up top. You never know what we're going to build on this part 2. I thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you on part 2. Thanks.